Bill.
Yeah, Bill. Ben, Bro. I hope Bill's your middle name. Hey, there you go. Nice work, Bill. Thank you. All right, imagine a nursery that grows trees and shrubs whose purpose is not a profit, but to improve the urban forest and to educate the community. Imagine a nursery that is staffed by members of the same community that it serves. What was once a dream is now becoming a reality, largely due to the dedicated work of Americorp service members, and this year's nursery team members are all true all-stars. Over the course of the year, they have trained, laughed, worked alongside over 1,240 community volunteers for over 3,654 hours. Nice work, guys. Increased species diversity at the nursery by 50%, meaning a healthier and more diverse urban forest for us all. Distributed 4,000 trees to community residents living all over the South Bay area, ensuring that those residents will save money on utility bills, breathe easier, and be safer in their neighborhoods. And I was the recipient of 2, so thank you very much. Propagated over 3,000 new trees, ensuring the future health of Silicon Valley's urban forest. Now, in addition to this extraordinary work, they beautified the nursery landscape by installing educational gardens and building planter boxes with recycled wood, creating a flowering oasis in a location you'd never expect. They have accomplished the demanding work required to maintain the facility that now contains an inventory of over almost 9,000 trees, shrubs, and understory plants, a 30% increase over last year. So that's huge. That's a big number. They leave a group of trained tree amigos, interns, and super volunteers to continue running the nursery over the summer. The first nursery team to do so. So great work again. New innovations at our city forest. That's great. We thank this extraordinary team for their efforts this year and congratulate them on helping to make our dream of a fully functioning community service a reality. Now, Bill, no, I'm kidding. Ben, do you want to come up and give your team awards? All right.
Hi, my name is Ben. I'm the nursery manager. Thanks for being here, and thanks nursery team for all the work you've done this year. I've got some words to say about each of you. So Zach, why don't you come up first? So Zach has proved basically indispensable to the nursery. Over the last 2 years, he has managed equipment, supplies, and helped build our shade structure, our tool shed, and masterminded countless construction projects that require ingenuity and mechanical know-how. The thing about Zach is that he gives his all to every task he executes. And he's also volunteered to come back throughout the summer. He's currently in the middle of a project, so I'll see you next week, Zach. I'd like to recognize Alyssa. So Alyssa, as head grower, is probably more in tune with the trees than any other person on the team. She has spent the last 2 years managing production activities, growing areas, crop maintenance, and the entire irrigation system, which is no easy task. Her tireless and dedicated efforts have allowed the nursery to operate smoothly and stay beautiful. And she also has volunteered to come back to the nursery this year. Once you go nursery, you never go back. So thank you so much, Alyssa. I'd like next to recognize Jessica George. Jess is a first-year member. Throughout the last year, she has learned all about fruit tree production and has been responsible for managing the nursery's ever-growing fruit tree crop. Our fruit trees have never been healthier due to her work. She's always out there tending, pruning, fertilizing. She also helped coordinate the FruitWorks distribution program, helped coordinate workshops, and also public outreach efforts for the nursery. And she's also coming back next week to volunteer. So thank you, Jeff. And next, Angus. So Angus has worked tirelessly. They all work tirelessly in the background. Well, he's worked in the background all year maintaining our inventory and records. He's allowed us to retrieve more accurate data on demand than ever before. He has been the communication link between the nursery and the office and a key player in our nursery public outreach efforts. And he manages a very sophisticated software program, and it's so complicated that he's also volunteered to come back throughout the summer to help train the new person. Well, you did say I could email you once in a while. That counts, right? Okay. Thank you, Angus. The nursery team is actually a little bit bigger than this. There's a couple people that couldn't make it who also completed the term. I'll say a little bit about them. Drew, she's our education specialist, and she's facilitated a whole bunch of youth group tours and activities at the nursery. She's been a key player in recruiting tree amigos and volunteers, many of whom are working throughout the summer. Perhaps her biggest accomplishment actually was researching and writing a proposal for a nursery education center that has since received corporate sponsorship and will soon be built. So, thank you, Drew. And also Lenny. Lenny has proved an asset to our nursery tree care program, Tree Care. He quickly learned to execute complicated pruning tasks with confidence and ease. He was instrumental throughout the year, processing tree requests, managing tree pickups, deliveries, kind of the nuts and bolts functions, not to mention helping out with IT-related tasks at the office. So thank you, Lenny. And thank you so much, nursery team. Couldn't have done without you. Your legacy lives on.
Stellar nursery manager.